I've been wanting to do this for a long time. This is my biker vest. Proof that once upon a time I had a biker vest. Doesn't prove I had a bike, I guess, but I did have a biker vest. And yes, I did have a bike. But I spent a good bit of time and some money putting this thing together. And thought I'd make a video of it, just so that someday I can look back and say, yep, I remember that vest. I don't know why I would ever get rid of it. I don't know who else would ever want it. I'm the one that did it, so I'm the one that likes it. Some of the patches I bought online. A couple of them I bought at a store here in town. Debbie at Route 66 Biker Gear in Springfield made some of them. Springfield, Missouri. Either she or Leah One sewed all of them on. I made some of it, which I'll show you here in a minute. But I like it. This patch up here, the what is that? Oh, that's a dream catcher. I found that one online. Like that one a lot. There's the lone wolf. Because I'm not a member of a club or anything. Typically ride by myself. In fact, always ride by myself. I've never had a plan to ride with anybody. Every once in a while I'll catch up to somebody, but this patch, I'll have to get kind of close here. This eagle down there on the bottom, there's one on each side on the bottom pocket. They seem to kind of show up orange, but they are just bright and red as they could possibly be. Like those. Got me a music patch and another music patch. That little pin there with the band at the bottom and the 80. There we go, 80 at the top. That's from high school. I don't know why I got it, but I found it. Once upon a time I kept it. This dude here is a sunglass holder. It's got that eagle and then a loop there where you can slip your sunglasses in there. I like the little biker. It's got a little bit of red in it there. My bolo here I've had for years and years. Have a difficult time finding occasion to wear it because I don't do cowboy much. But Dad gave me that years and years ago. And boy, it works great. Not only does it fit the outfit, but it also, when I wear it, it keeps that collar from flapping around so much and smacking me in the chin. This pin here is a gold pin. That pin there is a gold pin. That one is probably combined that one's combined insurance from years ago. I think that one is a tie tack. But just because it was some color and gold and something to put on there. The, oh, here, I'll show you these here. I like this one. I also like this one. This one is somewhat fitting at times. And this is my favorite. Let's see. Oh, these, well, I really like these. Those feathers on the front. Debbie made those. I found them online in a catalog that it's an online place where she can order the pattern. And she looked at the vest and the inside of the vest and with the snaps, and there's also a pocket on the inside that's got some other snaps and all. And so she kind of figured out, okay, well, this is the size that they come in is too big, but go ahead and order that and she'll shrink it down. And man, she really did a good job. They're a little worn and frayed, but they're going to be blowing around in 60-mile-an-hour wind, 250 miles a weekend. But that's okay. I found these blue, these are vest extenders, which I didn't need the vest to extend. I needed the vest to be unbuttoned, but not completely loose and flapping in the wind. So these work out great. But those two blues match this blue and this blue. And I like that a lot. I gotta turn my viewfinder back on there. All of these little cigarette, like those dudes there, those cigarette dealy, cigar thingies, whatever, with the bling on them, the red. I made all of these, and kind of like epaulets in a sense. The ones on the bottom are longer than the ones on the top. And I got it all blinged up. And, I mean, as a whole, I probably look like Liberace on two wheels. But I like it. I think it looks pretty good. I'll flip it over here and look at the back. All right, this is the back of the vest. This is actually where I started as far as working on it. The only thing that was on the vest when I bought it is the eagle in the middle and the rocker on the top and the bottom that are in white. Live to ride, ride to live. There was nothing else on the vest. And I started with the idea of I wanted a rocker on the bottom, because I found this right here. I found that patch, not the one that's on the vest, but I found that patch online. Not one single damn shall be given today. Which on a day when I'm on my bike, that's what that actually means. There's nothing else that counts. On a day when I'm riding, everything else is on the back burner. In fact, everything else isn't even on the burner at all. It's just somewhere, I don't even care where it's at. But that's it. That's the motto for the day. And I couldn't find it big. I couldn't find a rocker patch to put it on. Because I thought, well, I'll have somebody make it and send it off, and I special made. And I just had all kinds of trouble. And I was over at Debbie at Springfield, Route 66 Biker Gear in Springfield. I went over, I was talking to her and whining about it, and she said, well, I'll just make it. And I thought, yeah, And she kept talking, and man, I'm glad she did, because she went and bought the material, made the patch itself, and then put it all in there on her machine and stretched it out and got it all set up, made the whole thing. And that's where I started. While she was doing that, I'm gonna scoot up here. I bought this one at the store just because I liked it. And she put those two on there, and I thought, well, that's purple and yellow at the bottom, red up at the top. What can we do to put those together? Which is where these came in. I found the flames online, and I had this wild idea that not only could Debbie make them, but she could probably change the color. She said, I'll do whatever you want. I said, well, here, just draw that top one that's red and got a little yellow in it down into the bottom that's got some purple and or a lot of purple and orange or yellow. And so she put those two together to pull it together. And then when we got those on, the sides were kind of blare. So I had her make these. Again, a patch I found online. She shrunk it to the right size, and I put one of those bling things on the top and the bottom just kind of to frame it. Got those in there. Got the other epaulette up there on the top. So that's what the back of it looks like. And again, I like it. Front and back both. I don't know what else I would put anywhere, and if I did have something, I don't know where I'd put it. But I like it. I like it the way it is. It was a lot of work. I know that all the patches and the money that I spent on the bling and stuff is more than what I spent on the vest to begin with. But that's okay. That's a one-time deal for me. So I like it.